everyone, welcome for a new video. Artisan here. So sorry for my voice, it's a bit late. It's 11 p.m. right now when I'm recording this video and I'm a little bit tired. But I wanted to cover the first match of the week. So we are still season 10, match number 5. And as I was explaining on the video Saturday, so the last war, like the match number 4, today was the time to get back to Mad. So we won the first match of the seasons, we lost the second one. Then we had a week without going against Mad. So we won the two last match pretty easily. And you can see the video of the match and the defense and the attack that I used on the channel. And today it's the time for the Mad time. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to only talk about my attack. I'm also going to showcase some of the strongest defense that we have and they have. I just want to do that because I think it will be kind of a fun video in 2 days, because we are going to probably match against Mad again tomorrow, because I think we won this one. So, and to be honest, this one was an easy one this time, and it didn't took too much of energy overall. So that was a really good signal that we can get back and compete against them. So yes, I think we're going to win this one and we're going to match again tomorrow. So I'm kind of curious to see like what will be the defense tomorrow, and it's why I want to kind of showcase what we currently have in place and kind of probably show that the defense that they are going to use tomorrow are probably the one that we set. But again, that's just an assumption. So we'll see. It's still a good, fun deal. Nothing against Mad. We just want to have a nice fight and enjoy our time playing this game. So, as you can see, we still have 14 attack. They have 16 attack. We have a lead of 8%, like less than 8%. It would be really hard for them to be able to get back to us, especially because we still have a few attacks that we are pretty sure to win. So I think it's going to still go a little bit lower for Mad before the end of the war in 3 hours. And I will be in bed just after I shot this video, so that will not be for me. But yeah, I'm going to go first on my attacks, and after I'm going to showcase kind of the few defense that we have. And I'm pretty proud of myself because I have currently 5 wins. I got only 1 through this defense. But as you can see, we had 2 attacks against me there. Jensen, I think, was the one that did put -10 on me. And after we have 3 other attacks against me, and nothing really passed through. So that's a pretty good defense, and I will show it to you just after. So let's go inside of the video. So I have 8 attack. I'm one of the, how did call that? I don't remember. Normally you have 5 attacks, but I'm part of the 4 persons that can have 3 extra attack. Mostly because I have the captain and I have the slaughterer, so it does allow me to have some extra power, I will say, on some of the attacks. And you will see some of them that are using the slaughter, the captain. So yeah, that's my personal record. So it started with a bunch of win in defense. My first attack was a lose, so that was not fun, but I'm still going to show it to you. I'm going to go probably on 2% if it's possible. And this one, to be honest, it's mostly because I didn't time my dogs correctly. So this attack, so you start with the healer. As soon as the match starts, you pop your healer right there into this little like block, and as soon as you will get dead, but you need to let him wait a little bit, so 1 extra seconds, I will say, before you throw your 2 lightning guards near to the base. So they are going to go to the base. The goal there is that you have the lightning guards. As soon as you have 3, you put your healer just before. And you will see that it's timed perfectly, so Valaraz and Beelzebub's ultimates are done when you enter with your landing guard, as you can see. They are going to be slowed a little bit, meaning that the healer is going to catch up a bit and going to start to heal the lining guard so they can make more damage and enter the line of defense a little bit more. So that's the thing. So you will see that it's going to go through our friend's Torodor. It's going to try to get to it and kill Torodor, then kill Carnelian. You see on the bottom, Carnelian was there, so she got killed because Torodor was done, so he lost the focus of the Lightning Guards. The Lightning Guard focused on Carnelian. Now when you have 10 and when, so I'm going to stop there. So what was missed here is that while the Lightning Guard was trying to clean up, I did wait for the Valara to start the ult, and when she was ultimate, I did bring the Abyss at the base, and as soon as I was at 6, I did throw my Grotesque to follow them. The main goal there is that the pot is a bit weaker because he have low HP. The Torodor already died one time, and Carnelian is not here anymore. So going with the Grotesque with the Abyss, that's so the Abyss are going to feed the Grotesque, and they are going to kill our friend Torodor. There we go. The thing is that it's still Pop plus Valara, so they got destroyed. So I went there to try to get to Valara. But the thing is that Valara, as you can see here, when Valara is not ultimating, she cannot be hit. And she didn't ult, so she didn't start it to be up again. And I didn't time my dogs correctly, so they're going to get pushed back, and she's going to ult, and she's going to kill everything. So if I would have launched my dog while my Grotesque was still there, my Grotesque would have tanked a little bit more, and I was off the ult of Valara, and I could have sneaked my dogs around. But again, I practice, it worked every time on my practice. Unfortunately, the timing was different there and it didn't work, so that's fine. Let's go to Bubbly. So little bit different. We still have Grotesque because I love Grotesque. I have the captain as well. So on this one is a fun one. So at 10, you go with the magic defender, the Pharaoh. So you see I did pop him here. I will accelerate. At 10, I'm going to bring the other Pharaoh next to the base, around here, exactly. Then, at 10, I'm going to bring 2 bombs. So the 2 bombs are there. At 6, I'm going to bring the spiders. The goal there is to overwhelm the defense so the bomb can sneak in and bomb Erlis, Nastia, Neja, hopefully AI. So you will see that the tank is still here, and as soon as I can pop this guy, I don't know the name of this guy, but this guy purpose is just to accelerate every unit so they can walk faster and to be able to sneak faster before getting killed, to explode in the middle of every champion instead of exploding on Brock here, and to do no damage. So you see here, they did accelerate and they killed everyone. They killed Neja, they killed AI, they killed Eris, they killed everyone. Now, as you can see here, I still have Neja that's still here. She just revived. The good thing is that she was not strong enough, so I was able to kill her with the little spiders. So that was kind of fun because it didn't happen during practice. It means that the defense was a bit weaker there. So we have that, and now we have 4 guys. Brock here doing nothing, cannot really kill that much thing. So the only thing you can do is continue to bring more units so they can just like have more than 4 and sneak in through and get the win. So I'm going to accelerate that because that doesn't matter that much. You see, they stack. Brock here don't have enough block to be able to block all of them, and you can go through and you are done with that. So that was this defense. We are not going to go through the 8s because some of them were just at the end. I was just throwing my attack because I need to go to sleep. So they were not all perfect. Next one, I did lose this one against Pay to Mask. It did surprise me a little bit, I would say. I did practice a bunch on this one, but his Torodor just didn't die. So for this one, you start with the full as soon as the match starts. So you start on the base with the full. At 10, you will put another full there. There we go. Then you are going to bring the Abyss when it's 9. At 9, you bring the Abyss. At 6.5, you bring your Grotesque. And as soon as you have 3, so you see that the Abyss are going to slow down the full. So they can go there. As soon as you have 3, you put the Spider. So what's going to happen there is that you are going to have the Grotesque getting fed with the Abyss. And the Spider are going to come just after to feed the Grotesque again. So he can get 8 monsters, get fed by 8 monsters. And he can be a lot more powerful. So you do that one time, you do that a second time. So I'm going to accelerate. So at 10, you launch the Abyss. When they reach 6.5, you bring your Grotesque. At 3, you bring the Spider, and you go there. His Torodor is impressive. He also got lucky, got some prompts there, but he's still impressive, and I didn't kill him. So when you don't kill the Torodor, you cannot do that much. So I still tried to sneak in my dogs, but it didn't work. So yeah, GG on this one. The Torodor was just too strong. So and a little bit of luck, but yeah, this one I cannot do much. I lost. That's fine. That's how it should be. Next is a win against Panicked. It's a similar attack. I think it's probably exactly the same attack. Yeah, it's exactly the same one. So what's interesting there, it's the strat is exactly the same. So full, and after you have full again, and after you have the Abyss, and after you have Grotesque, etc., etc. The only thing that you can see there is that he don't have the Nastia right there, but he have a Cyrus. So I think what he was thinking is that having double tanks is going to keep them like safer or like going longer with the defense. I don't know. Nastia work better. But yeah, so we use the same thing. So I'm going to speed up there. You see the full, you see the Abyss, the Grotesque coming at 6.5. You have the Spider coming at 3. They're going to feed everything to the Grotesque, and you will see there that because you don't have Nastia, he's like lacking a little bit of power. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to kill this Torodor really fast. Then kind of. I didn't remember that I needed my 2 Grotesques. So yeah, I needed my 2 Grotesques to get there. But now you have no chance because you have 2 fully powered Grotesques feeding on Cyrus. Now you have Neja coming up. Easy. Neja is not A5, so she don't survive, she don't revive, she don't do anything. And then it's easy peasy for the dogs to just get in. So yeah, this one was interesting. I thought Cyrus will do a bit better, but no, it didn't really work. Next one, we have Haza. Haza, I'm really proud about this one because we have been practicing a bunch with the strat. The strat was working, not perfectly, but it was working. And I was like, no, it doesn't work 100%. Let's do something else. So I redid everything and it worked really well there. So you start with the full, you have the Abyss, you have the Grotesque. At 3, you get the Spiders. So same strat, same everything. You get everything fed to the Grotesque, so he's going to get more powerful. And going to get the Spiders. Here we go. And then the beauty there is that the full is still like super far, and because you have Beelzebub that's right there, I cannot really pull the full, and full can still shield the Grotesque, so the Grotesque can continue to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, even after the regain. So you see that like he killed Torodor right there. He's waiting for him to revive, and he's going to get at it again. And you see, I'm still full life with my Grotesque. Like, it's just perfect. So I'm going to have one. So you see, I have one going in. The thing is that Valara is not on the ult, so I cannot attack Valara. So the Grotesque is just going to go through. And the thing there is that now I still have 3 out of 3. And because the captain is walking really slow, what I decided to do is instead of bringing the captain at the end, I bring it earlier. So you put a full as soon as you have 5, and then you bring the captain as soon as you have 9. The beauty there is that the captain revive 1 time. So what's going to happen is that the captain is going to go through, is going to do his little walk, is going to be protected by the fool, is going to go there. I think he do kill Valara, but I'm not even sure, and it doesn't really matter because as you can see, one of the grotesque went through, so I have 2 out of 3. And if the captain go inside of the door, then that's -2, so I win. So that was kind of the thought process. Why trying to get and kill Valara or whatever with another set of grotesque while you can have the captain going through because he's still pretty tanky and getting the 2 points. So you can see like he didn't kill Valara, he got killed, he got revived 1 time, and then he's getting out of Beelzebub, he's getting out of Valara, think he's doing like his little show, his little dance, and he's taking his time, he's refreshing, and we're done. So 3 out of 3, there we good. So that was interesting. Next one, I will show, we have 3 left. I will show the next one that I lost. Ninith and Daleks was exactly the same attack, so I'm going to show one on Daleks. I practiced, it was not a 100% strategy, it worked most of the time, but not all the time. So the strategy there is you bring the bombs, so you send 1 bomb. As soon as Valara trigger the ult, you bring your 2 lightning guards. So the hope there is that you kill Torodor 1 time, he lose focus, you kill AI, and you kill Pop. So during my defense, it was working. So you see my lightning guard can sneak out, but because I didn't kill the, let's restart. Because I didn't kill the Torodor, it didn't lose the focus, so my lightning guard continued to attack the Torodor instead of refocusing on AI and Pop. So you see the 10. The goal was to kill, so you have 3 directly for healer, so the lightning guard can get healed a little bit, and they can sneak in. So that was the strategy there. And then the goal is that as soon as you have 10, you bring your 2 grotesque. The goal was that the Torodor will have been already killed, and the Pop or AI will have been killed, and after you can just overwhelm them a little bit with grotesque that have a lot of HP, and you can just win the match. But it didn't work. The Torodor didn't got killed, didn't got earned target by the lightning guard, so it didn't really work. So that's fine, I tried, didn't work, but now I need to go to bed as soon as I'm finishing this video. The last one that I'm the most proud today, people have been telling me, don't attack this guy, don't attack Bubbly, don't attack the other guy that had the same defense. It's too packed, it's not going to work. So I was like, no, I will take that as my last challenge before going to sleep. And I did bring the captain, so the strategy there was similar to the other one that we had. So you have the Fool, then you bring the Abyss, then you bring the Grotesque, then you bring the Spiders, so you build up. And what I was thinking is that it will work like the same way that it worked, because the DPS is not that crazy. Okay, you have Beelzebub, that is a pain. You have Valara, that's probably a F5 Valara, that is also a pain. You have Pop right there, but healing wise, it's not that crazy. So I was like, I'm sure that with a full and a fully packed Grotesque, fully fed Grotesque, I can kill the Torodor. And I was like, if I kill the Torodor, I can do whatever I want. It will be easy enough. So what I said is, indeed, instead of going with the first wave of Grotesque and then bringing the captain, this time I was like, no, let's be safe. Let's do 2 waves of Grotesque. But I don't think I would have even needed that. As you can see, Grotesque, the first one killed him. And now I just have a bunch of mobs coming up, and that is going to come for Valara. And I think I'm killing Valara on this one. And then what's going to happen is that I did bring my captain directly because he's really slow, and you see it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds left. So I was like, that's scary. Let's bring the captain as soon as you can. So I will accelerate. So I did bring the captain so he can start to walk. You see that my first grotesque went in because at the end it was only Valara left plus and no tank, no nothing. So I was like, okay, it's going to pass easily. So I'm already out of range from the pop. Beelzebub that don't do that much. And then 7 seconds left, I went in. I feel that this strategy could work in another way. I will not tell that in the video because I'm going to use that tomorrow for Mad again. Because I'm pretty sure that they're going to keep this defense. It's a pretty good defense. But I have another strat that will probably crush them tomorrow as well. So that was my attack. So now let's cover the defense. So we have a few defense that are pretty impressive. Like you see, Oli have 7 wins, 2 defeats, and you have 2 from Rim on the second defense, but everything else, like you have the big eater. You have Cobalt, you have Bubbly, you have Haha, you have Ron, you have Israel. Yeah, you have, like, they are all top players, but these players are crazy. Like their demons, everything is crazy. And as you can see, 7 wins, 2 defense. So I'm going to show it to you. It's Elris, Neja, Valara, Nastia, and Brokir. And this one is just working well. The next one is fun. You have Erling Shan as the tank. It's fun against Torodor there. Carnelian to protect them, Lady A, and a pop. So that's a fun defense that didn't so much. Some went through, but still 7 wins and 2 defense is a pretty good one. Another one that's interesting is Hades. So you can see 7 wins and 3 defeats. I'm not going to cover the one that got already killed, but this one is interesting. So I know that Mad also had some similar defense. This defense can be bombed pretty easily. They started to figure it out at the end. We did finish theirs, but Brokir, AI, Erlis, Pop, and Valara. So this defense is pretty strong as well. After we have Alexandros. Alexandros have a pretty good one as well. So as you can see, 7 wins, 0 defeats. But he got some that sneaked in, but that's it. So we have Regulus, kind of fun, with Lady A, Dahlia, Diao Chan, and Iova. And the second one is Erlis, AI. It's the same that I just showed you before, with Valara, Pop, and our friend Brock here. So work pretty well. My defense, a little bit different than the others as well. So I have Diochan different placements, AI, Diochans, Lady A, Yovar, and Brokir. I had this exact same defense last war against them. They didn't beat it. So I was like, let's try again. Maybe they are not going to beat it again. They didn't, so that was fun. And the next one that is a pain in the ass. This one is a pain. We found how to beat it, but it's a pain and it's kind of random. So Valara, Beelzebub, Torodor, Pop, and Carnelian. So this one is not fun to fight. It's a lot of RNG, but it can be beatable. It's just that they didn't achieve that. So as you can see, they did bring 10 against that, but 2, 3, they didn't really got it. So hopefully I'm going to keep it for tomorrow and we'll see how it goes, but that's a fun defense. Let's go next. So Diao Chan have a really strong defense as well. As you can see, Elise, AI, Brokir, Pop, and Valara. And the next one is with Dahlia and Imret. So you have Imret, Yovar, Lady A, Diao Chan, and Dahlia. This one is kind of interesting because he's slowing everything and freezing everyone Imret there. And Lady A, Dahlia, and Yovar are just exploding everything. So that's a fun defense. He got 3 wins and 1 defeat. Big didn't got attacked, and I can understand why, because his defense is pretty packed with Neja, Nastia, Erlis, Valara, and Brokir, and his other defense is similar to the one that I have with Yovar, Diao-chan, Lady, AI, and our friend Torodor. L, same defense as the Air Max, and this one is the one that we already covered. So you see a few defense that are similar. This one is a good one. It's the one that I did beat just before. So they did probably beat it as well. No, they didn't. You see, so they didn't beat it. I did beat it, so that was a fun fact. But yeah, that's a good one as well. Last defense, we have Nicholas. So Nicholas, I think it's similar. Yeah, you see with Nastia there, Neja, Valara, Brokir, and Erlis. The other one got beat. That was the same one, probably a little bit weaker, probably than, and maybe not. It's a 628k defense. It's crazy, but still, they did got through it. Clark Kent have a really fun defense. I think it's the only one that used Torodor there. But you can see, yeah, it's similar. The goal is to, you don't have Dahlia, you have Theodore. Yeah, it's Theodore, right? Theowin, I think. Theowin. Yeah, Theowin. It's Theowin, and the goal there is like mostly to like slow down the enemies, and Lady can kill it all. And this one we already discussed, same defense. You can see like a few defense are similar across the board. This one we discussed with Dahlia, Diao-chan. Febo got 1 win. This one is so packed. I don't know how to kill it, to be honest. I tried, practiced against it, because I think Mad have one similar to that. Impossible to beat. It was really good. And this one is a pretty fun one as well. Pretty toxic defense as well. And I think that's kind of it. The rest, yeah, it was similar to what we discussed. So on their side, Jensen still have an attack, but we know how to beat that. We just didn't went for it yet. Defense 2, Ninith. Yeah, this one I did lose against this one. But no worry, Ninith, tomorrow I'm coming for you. And this one we already discussed, same defense that we have. We have the strategy to beat it, we just didn't attack this one. The same one that's remained there. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to keep this defense. You see, they have it everywhere. It's the same defense everywhere. And I think it's also why they lost today, is because they had, I think, 13 defense that were the same, that we cracked after an hour or two of the war. So I was like, okay, it's already 13 defense that we can finish. And then it was like the rest of that. Kobolds have a pretty packed one. I think we have the similar one there, but we didn't beat it. But yeah, we still that 3. So you see we're attacking. So we're going to finish this one. We have the strat for it, so I think it's going to be finished pretty soon. Going to their 3, you see most of it, it's finished. We have the strat for that. We just didn't do that. It's usually the strat with the new champions, the new champion that we had for these seasons. It's the runner, the little like is running like on the guild red 1. It's the same demons, like it's the one that like starts slow and accelerate and just go through. And if you have like AI that put ice everywhere, is like just removing the ice without getting frozen. So that's a pretty cool one, but we are going to clean that up. Omkar, yeah, same defense, as you can see, same defense. We have the same, and this one is the same that we discussed before. Bubbly, we did finish him pretty fast there. I think I did kill both of them. Yeah, so I did finish Bubbly here, and I did open him as well. As you can see, yeah, I did open him with the captain. And the last one that they have, Dalex. So Dalex, I did lose against Dalex, against this one. This one, same defense again. We have the strat for that. K, same defense. Strat for that. Panicked, same defense. Vank, similar defense, not the same, but similar defense. And Rim, it's the one that I did kill on Bubbly. So I think I'm going for Rim tomorrow instead of Bubbly, or maybe both of them. But yeah, that's the defense. So as you can see, we did kind of crushed every defense that they had. So hopefully it's working. But yeah, since we did the video, as you can see, we got probably a few defeats. Yeah, we are getting some defeat now because it starts to be difficult defense. But we are still 8% apart. So we'll see. Maybe they still can get a win because it's 0.78, I think, per win. So they could still get the 8% if we are losing our 10 remaining attacks. But I think we're going to make sure that we are getting some extra wins to save the win. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to have another video coming up in 2 days when we're going to match again against Mad, because if we are winning this one, we're going to play with them again. So yeah, that will be a video for in 2 days and see if we are winning or not. But moving forward, I'm going to shot every war of the season. So even if we are losing, I'm going to record that because I think it's still cool to show you the defense that we are playing against Mad and the attack that we are using to be able to open some of their defense. So hopefully you enjoy that. Feel free to put a comment. Sorry the video is long. It's like 30-minute video. I'm not used to create a 30-minute video, but I thought it was a good occasion. We are getting back into the match. We have a really strong team now, probably even stronger than we had a few weeks ago. And yeah, hopefully we are having a next win as well in 2 days. And Zephyroth, I love you, but we did clean you, so hopefully you get better defense next time. Huh? I'm joking, my friend. See you, bye.